maybe you can't be what you want to be. それぞれの答えにつかる。One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 憧れ悩みパンプアーティ
Hi. Today we're going to talk about Mob Psycho, okay? Now I've found myself getting into animes a lot more these past couple of years, especially ones, the big hitters, the Attack on Titans, the Demon Slayers, and I've heard a little bit in the woodwork about a certain show called Mob Psycho 100. As a matter of fact, I might even be doing an anime ranking soon. Let me know in the comments what you would think about that, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. We are here to talk about
Mob Psycho, baby!
Now, I just finished season 1 of this show. I'd heard some buzz about it, and people seem to talk fondly about it. So I checked it out, and oh my gosh, is this show sad! Let's start with the animation. It is very unique in that, for the most of the dialogue scenes, it will seem a little plain, but then it instantly switches to like this drastic realism in order to portray certain emotions. But when the fights break out, especially the larger scale ones, the animation turns up to a whole nother level and it becomes a mystical, psychic bonanza of colors and mayhem. Now this show is handled by Studio Bones, who are also the guys behind Fullmetal Alchemist, My Hero Academia, and it shows. Especially some of the bigger, more epic fight scenes that happen, it really reminded me of some of the bigger fights that also took place in My Hero Academia. Now let's talk about the writing. This show is hilarious, especially one character in particular. Whenever he comes on screen, you just know you're in for a silly goose time.
Still gonna have a silly goose time. What's silly goose time?
Silly goose!
Silly goose time?
Yeah. It somehow manages to be completely absurd without it being over the top or corny. Out of all the anime I've seen, this has to be top 3 funniest. Now, this show is actually written by the same guy who wrote One Punch Man. And weirdly enough, his name is just One. And it's not surprising because multiple times throughout Mob Psycho, I definitely got that feeling of like similarity and callbacks to One Punch Man, especially when it came to like the power scaling and then the humorous situations that characters would find themselves in, especially the main protagonist. Also, holy bazoongas, can we talk about this intro song? I'm not normally a fan of anime intros, as a lot of them, while somewhat charming, can be corny or annoying, but this intro freaking rips! This is the only show I can say that I never skip the intro because it just slaps so hard. Shifting gears, the overall plot of the story is basically a boy and his master team up to take on the paranormal world, and that is all I will say because I think it's better to find out for yourself. But as the plot develops, the characters also develop in ways that I wasn't expecting. This show has a lot to say about power and how people should use the talents and gifts that they're born with, and what makes you a good person, not just someone who is considered strong. Again, you'll find thematic connections to One Punch Man. But in Mob Psycho, it goes a lot deeper, and it looks at emotional characteristics from a lot of different angles, through multiple characters. What else do you need to hear? If you're looking for a new anime show, this show's got the action, it's got the humor, it's got the... well, it doesn't have the big, weed titties. What are those called? I don't know. It doesn't have that, but it's got everything you're looking for. All in all, I'm gonna give this show an A+. If you're into anime or just... and I'm pissed. So all in all, I'm going to give this show an A+. If you're into anime or just TV shows in general, then definitely check this out. I think I watched it on Crunchyroll, but I think it might also be on Hulu. But either way, that's all for today, guys. Bye!